Right. Yeah, let's continue. Oh yeah, we had a couple of points where we had to save it. That's fine. That'll be it. Oh god, yeah! Oh no! Oh, I have to make a decision already. I forgot about this. Sayuri. Let's go chaotic. I love you. Eh? Those are my true feelings. Oh god, what have I done? So, there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I mean, like, yes, love, maybe. Not. I should have realized it sooner. Spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day. It helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side. I felt like I just signed my death warrant. Then I know we'll both be happy. Oh, okay, that's cute. Suddenly, Sayuri wrapped her arms tightly around me. Oh, is this really okay? Yes, it's okay. It's definitely okay. Yeah. I held Sayuri in my arms and pulled her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. Is that what I look like? Finally just clocked that. Huh. I look very average. That's not very fair. Aww. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I want to be with me forever as well. I feel Sayuri's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? This is clinical depression. Sayuri? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? No, they're not going away at all. It's okay, Sayuri. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. Sayuri and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? I don't want to think about those things, you know, but it's literally tomorrow. I want everything to be the same as it always has been. It can never be the same ever again. Even if we really are a couple. Aw. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. That's fair. It's all really new and scary to me. Yeah. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Yes? Sayuri gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad and want to kill myself, this is the best thing for me, right? Yeah. Maybe not. Eh? I don't really understand what Sayuri means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayuri? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling for. Feels like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Well, yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayuri. I know that I love her, and she loves me. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayuri's feelings as she is. Yes, that's because you don't feel the feels that she feels. So how can you feel them? Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. Is that what Sayuri meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayuri is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Aw. That's very cute. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayuri. But Sayuri isn't answering her phone. Oh god. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. I would be worried if I were you, my guy. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently roll it up and take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over, so I could spend some time with Sayuri and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. So, Sayuri's not coming into school today, is she? Yes. You're the first one here. Oh dear. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monika is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it. Fair enough. So that's the one I'll be performing. Surprised she didn't bring Sayuri with you. Me too. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. That's mean! I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayuri told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful, knowing that it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little more responsibility for her. Yeah, fair enough. Huh? I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. Excuse me? You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monika, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all, and senior stalker. That's gotta be her thing. She's a stalker. I'm convinced. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayuri really tell her about it that quickly? No. That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. Probably know a lot more than you think. Yes, now I'm terrified. Eh? Monika is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Do you want to check out the pamphlets? No, the fuck I don't. They came out really nice, did they? Yeah, sure. Grab one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this would definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayuri's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Oh, fucking hell! Don't know if I can... okay, I'll try and read it, but I might get lost. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Holy crap. Get out of my head, 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 fifth line. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. I feel like I skipped a line, but oh well. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. We're nearly there. Get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Oh god. There's more. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Oh, you're talking about... Okay. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Oh, good lord. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But the poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Holy crap! Ah! What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Huh? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from anything else Sayuri's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go and get Sayuri. So, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Monica's actually really creepy. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little harder for Sayuri. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been, and that's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayuri's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. I'm scared. Sayuri? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own home. It really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case. It just feels right, currently. Outside Sayuri's room, I knock on her door. Sayuri? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. Really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh god. I knew it! I knew it! Oh. I knew she was going to kill herself. An exception has occurred. So is this a bad ending or something? What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? Oh, I'm sorry, Sayuri. It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this could be real. Sayuri wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayuri I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything would be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? Because she was depressed, my guy. How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. It's not what Sayuri needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Fair. Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. I wonder what it wants me to do. There isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. Oh god, how long is this going to go on for? And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. There we go. That was a lot of nevers. End. That was a bad end. Great. Don't tell her I love her. I did say it was the chaotic route. Shit. Oh dear. Okay. What the frick? What is... Oh! Oh my god, what? It's corrupted. Sayuri has been corrupted. Oh, my brain hurts. What does this do? Start a new game. Heh! That's messed up. Why have I changed? I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to the attention she might draw to herself. This girl is my neighbour and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let his catch up to me. Is that her name? What the fuck is going on? It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Sayuri's just gone. Oh my god. Oh my god! I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always an anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in there anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Yes, hello. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for, anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Aha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Probably just 3. It's kind of embarrassing that there's only 3 of us so far. Sayuri's just gone. Sayuri is fully gone. Bruh. Oh my god. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I could see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything... Oh, sorry, literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. Writing poetry, reading poetry. Reading, writing poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the clubroom. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, it is, but it's not. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Did the music just skip as well? By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? No. No, I am not. I am not going back there. I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I wouldn't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Oh, so, okay. Okay. So what it's going to do is it's going to rip my favourite club members from me first and erase their existence. I'm going to go for either Natsuki or Monika this time. Yuri shall live. You're really sweet. You know that? No, it's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Am I? And thus, today marks the day that I sold myself to Monika and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. What? Eh? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club. All the words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? By the end of this, I might be. What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. But anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to be having a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into me in a classroom. He decided to come check out the club. Yeah, sort of. I'm regretting it already. I'm regretting everything. I want Sayuri back. Oh. But we forge ahead, because I feel like if we go back now and change it, it's not going to be like a true playthrough yet. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? Why? Oh. I was going to, well, you know, make cupcakes probably. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come and sit down? Why don't I not? Can I go sit at the back where Sayuri is? Was. Her ghost is. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here. I would rather just stay at home at this point. But we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As the president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Surprised there aren't more people in the club yet, like a fourth member? Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature, or makes you want to kill yourself. Oh, I want Sayuri back. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I can't believe I saved right before a game-ending decision. Jeez. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Fair. As long as you don't keep losing members. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us, before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? It does not. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you, lol. Eh, that's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, what kinds of things do you like to read? Ah, well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. It's probably for the best. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favourites are usually novels that build a deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way that you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. I hate you, Natsuki. I really do. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. You're right, I don't. Not very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. No. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. Oh no, here we go. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Here we go again. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. I wonder if they're different. That way, everyone is even. Nah. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of Vice President after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well? I never agreed to be a member. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I just thought, fuck you, Natsuki. The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. I've been trying really, really hard to find new members, and if we don't find one more before the festival... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation, and besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, except for Natsuki. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Hang on. Oh my goodness, really? Yes, really. Do you really mean that? Yes, unfortunately I do. Yeah. You really did scare me for a moment there. I think I missed a line. Oh well. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed, and I would not give a fuck. Oh, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time. Oh god. Okay. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I want Sayuri back. With that, I depart the clubroom and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. No conversations with Sayuri. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? No. Yes, let's do it. Things I like about Papa. This is written by Natsuki. I like when Papa comes home early. I'm already kind of scared where this is going. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. Oh god, here we go. Here we go! I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa's too tired to notice me. I like when Papa's too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Huh? Why is Monica not on there? Okay. Unstable. Like this game. Suicide. Like Sayuri. Marshmallow because I like them. Fireflies. Hopeless. Like I feel. Death. Like that of my friend. After image of Sayuri that I keep seeing. Anxiety at what's happening next. Massacre, as I'm sure someone is about to go on. Broken, like I feel. Memories of Sayuri. Misery, because Sayuri's not here anymore. strawberry, because they are yummy. Sadness for Sayuri. Boop! Fear of what comes next. Depression, like Sayuri had. Breathe, like Sayuri does not do anymore. Cry, like I might after this because I miss her. Grief, over Sayuri. Hi! Let's see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Yuri, you've got a little something on your face. I think it's glitched. Thanks for keeping your promise. You're welcome. I hope this isn't too overwhelming a commitment for you. It is a little bit. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. That's an entrance. You alright, Natsuki? Like he deserves any slack, fuck you. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come in here and hang out, or what. If you don't take us seriously... I'm not sure if the music is glitching as well. Then you won't see the end of it. Monica! I can't read. But I think I already know what that says. Natsuki must certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Monica? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki, I can't fucking speak, with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read, sure. Well, can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. Yeah, the music's definitely glitching. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try and be a part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out the book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But it doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading, as you should. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. What? Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out, I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. Wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Ah. Well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, and that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time pinning it down. It's a very engaging, relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about, anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them. And affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. Jesus Christ. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Ah, are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. And horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil. Whoa. But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? That automatically skipped it. Which means I did miss a line earlier, and that wasn't my fault. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. I'm a little bit scared, though. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets Yeah! Wait. It hides them! Ah, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading, and I feel like you're going to be the next to die. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it now, right? I thought this was the second or the third day. Yes! I mean, you don't have to, but I'm gonna kill you if you don't! What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. I might as well slip into my pants as well. Yeah, are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I think I read that right. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realise that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just oh, I read most of that. I was just bathing in the feeling of the heat from your body or something like. Oh, that's weird. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry, I mean... Here, this should work, right? Oh gosh, please don't. Oh, this is weird. I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's. And then I'll slide it back, and I'll slide it in, and I'll slide it back, and I'll slide it in, and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own book. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here! I'm scared to be this close to her. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book, between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, and on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Completely freaking out. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. Glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. Oh god, her eyes do move. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I could do. Oh, she smiled. That's cute. Since you've been so patient with me... Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently lets go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side, as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. An absolute fucking psychopath obsessed with knives. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Oh, she got called out. Look at that face. She's fucking nervous. Definitely not. This was not her first reaction. Really? I was just thinking the way that she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. Thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing's a little... My breathing? Oh god. Yuri puts her hands on her chest, as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out the classroom. What on earth was that about? Yes? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say that I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. Just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing! Haha, don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? She might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Monica, let's get Monica out of the way. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I wanted Want her to know I'm putting in effort. Oh hey! Having a good time so far? Yeah. No. I miss Sayuri. Who's Sayuri? Never mind. Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you know everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Absolutely not. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job! I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's so metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to... Oh, she's going to be the last one alive, isn't she? That's why she's not on the screen. And I don't think she was when Sayuri was alive either. Oh, God! I have theories and I am scared. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. Yeah, happy's a way to say it. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. That's a mood. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Huh? Already? Oh, I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize, we still have plenty of time. So, I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. What if Sayuri would have killed herself if I'd called her my dearest friend? I don't know. Alright, thanks Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem? I would like to know if it's different, yes. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay, it's the same one. Or is it? No, let's read it again. Seeing as we're kinda... Well, I'm building an impression of her at least. Hole in wall, which makes way more sense now, because I do think she's a stalker. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see colour. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling plays tricks in my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Actually, I think it is different. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten really popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Was the epiphany me? An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's get Natsuki out of the way. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It's true. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's just not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? Yeah, she's probably getting abused at home. Is that your reaction to getting criticized? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it, no. Oh no, this is the same. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. Fair. I like it! What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps you to bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realised. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humour her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. That went surprisingly better than the first time. Who should I show my poem to next? I guess Yuri. Why not Sayuri? Yes? As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Huh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth and then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. Not yet. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Yeah? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Absolutely none. Your use of imagery and metaphor indicates you have written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at the poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that oh god, is there something coming up? It's just that there was a specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. think the most notable thing I recognise in new writers is that they try to make their style, very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanour totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in this club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Not sure if Yuri is apologising to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Stop trying to do auto. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Was this always the shot? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, and I flicker back. I can't remember if I actually understood that the first time I read it. I still don't, if I didn't. I like it though. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. It's so great that I can't read it. It's not terrible though. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Much less time than it did the first time, actually. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems, I know. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Yeah. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts and feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. I thought it was a street lamp, not a ghost. But okay. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past like Sayuri. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. Yeah? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, thank you. I've done this before. Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you. Oh, great. I'm so excited. Me too. I'm gonna keep doing the best for me. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Oh, the music is fucking up again. Okay, that was in key. Oh, it skipped a bit as well. Oh my god. Okay, great. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Oh, the changes in the music are really bothering me. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? That is kind of cute. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. And JJ did too. And I didn't. I still don't. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer. I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And JJ liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our newest member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that JJ appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh, snap! Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size as soon as JJ started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, this doesn't involve you. Fuck off. Taking out your insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch. Oh my god! Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. This is getting a bit out of hand. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude, fair enough. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute. The only cute thing about you is how hard you try, lol. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. She would like that. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't- Oh, snap! Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? My girl, we know that you do that. What the fuck is wrong with your head? Oh my god! Yeah, go on. Let JJ hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing there. She's just trying to make me look bad, lol. That's not true. She started it. This is a bit awkward. I'm fighting with Yuri. Yuri? Yuri. Yuri? Yuri. I'm scared. Yuri? Yuri! 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 Hi! That's terrifying. Oh. I can't do anything. Monica is just there. What do I do? I can't do anything. It's just Monica. What is going on? This is messed up. I don't know what to do. I can't do anything. I'm scared. Monica, please go away. Hi. What is happening? Hey. Why don't we just step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. I really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. Bro. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Ha ha ha. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You're in the debate club. What do you mean? You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. You can spend more time with me. That's what I knew she was going to say. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh. Poor thing. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Yeah? Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow. Completely. That sounds like a threat. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something. She keeps glancing at Monica. To be fair, Natsuki started it by saying the cutting thing. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little longer. I'm the president of this club, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not like that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? Sorry for causing you trouble. I guess it's poem time. I don't like any of these. Melody. What are the little chibis gonna do to each other? Because they look like they're gonna do something. Fear. Milk. Again, I don't really like any of these. Secretive. Sugar. Sugar! Music. Horror. Ah, depression was there too. Climax. Marriage. No. Yeah, bed. The bed that reminds me of Sayuri. Grief for Sayuri. After image of Sayuri in the classroom. Childhood, like the friend I lost. Pain. What do I feel? Continuing on. Cry, like I want to, every moment this keeps going on. Incongruent, because I cannot remember what that means. Wrath. No, misery. I like misery better. Hurt. Like I feel. Death. Like that of my friend. Melancholy. Like I feel after losing Sayuri. I nearly forgot her name for a second there. Suicide. Silence. Oh my fucking god! I am terrified. Whoa, no! Okay, so I chose suicide, so Sayuri's little picture. Oh my god! No. Oh, hang on a minute, I need another fucking drink. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I haven't even finished my poem. I got distracted by a ghostly drawing of Sayuri. Is his head. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days, especially after that little bitch fest together. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back! Ah, hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. I thought you just said it was been a couple of days. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri. I'm happy that you are considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry about too much. Oh, sorry, you don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell that something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little sensitive because it was our first date sharing poems. First time sharing poems. But whatever that was, it didn't make me think of it any less of you. I had already decided there was no way you can be a bad person. But now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy, lol. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything is a little brighter with you around, and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. Oh god. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So... Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? God, she was right, she did forget. Did you do something yesterday? Huh? Jeez. Whatever was on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. The big writing scares me. Don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person that worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Hehehe. No, not at all. I don't hate you, much. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Oh, hey! Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything after Sayuri. Yes, I am very... Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not! What took you so long, anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Oh, right, yeah, piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm still impressed. Aw, well thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Haha, Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song. Oh, that's new. It's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. Not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. Choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about earlier. Besides, Natsuki's already run off into the closet. Yes? Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay! Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for a reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk, at the teacher's desk. And then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make some tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take that long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Someone's out of breath. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around. I'm scared. Yuri? Oh shit! I just realized what was on her hand. Oh god! Okay. I'm back! Thanks for waiting patiently. Do you like oolong tea? Sure. Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. He resets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Should have stayed longer on that. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. Shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. A really good mood. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Yeah. It turns out that it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. I have another request, oh no. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Huh? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back, oh no. I can read with my back against the wall, rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realise. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, that's exactly what I meant. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it, since it will go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. Oh yes, she has. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. Didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Yeah, of course. Oh, that's a pretty picture. That's so cute. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on the top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. Not neutral. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. Oh god. I can't... Suddenly... Yuri forcibly grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. What are you gonna do? My heart won't stop pounding. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it? No. Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Great. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I feel like I'm about to lose a little bit more than my mind. Or even your mind. I can't make it stop. It even wants me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh my god! It's creepy as fuck. Please stop. Thank you! It's time to share poems? Who should I share my poem to first? Let's get Yuri out of the way. She's creeping me out. So much. I've been waiting for this. Let me see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. No, you weren't. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining, and I really wanted to try and give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Ah, that makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel that I'm valued. Aw, everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart's pounding just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad? I'm not being weird, right? You are being extraordinarily weird. Yeah, I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? Oh god. Oh god, this is loads. Alright, let's go. Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning an axle. Turning an axle? Yes. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. This seems like a shopping list. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. Oh. A torn harness. Does that say parabola? I don't know how to fucking say that word. Gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. I think she's going through something. Something really fucking weird. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope, of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. This is starting to make less and less sense. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every notation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time. It ticks every second. Time. I can't read her handwriting. A bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. What the fuck? A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox. Breathing bolthead. Breathing ship. Breathing portal. Breathing snakes. Breathing God. Breathing blood. Breathing holy stakes. Breathing human eyes. Breathing time. Breathing prayer. Breathing sky. Breathing wheel. What the fuck does that even mean? It doesn't really matter what it's about. Yes, it does. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. Huh? Ah. Ah! 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 I think I know what you mean. That is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and it's just really like that the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just? Can we just pretend this conversation never happened? No, we cannot. You are creeping me out. You can keep the poem, though. No, I don't think I will. I want Sayuri's poem back. Who should I show my poem to now? Let's get Monica out of the way. I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Yes, I noticed. Isn't that kind of messed up? Excuse me? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. I really don't want to. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Do you though? Because, I think you're a stalker. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? No. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. It's missing some letters. The colours. They won't. Bright, beautiful colours. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating something. Waveforms. Huh? Come. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Endless. Poem with meaningless. Oh god. Meaninglessness. Oh god, here we go. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. Yes, I know. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh god. I don't want to. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki, I guess. If I have to. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew, what? Well... well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take that as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experiences. Or experience, sorry. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been, like, spending time with her, whatever. But you know, Monica and I are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. So you should really try to learn something, or you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. I'll make sure that you learn from something from it. Amy likes spiders. Yeah, this is the one that we didn't get to read last time. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. And that's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favourite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound, to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, and that's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasures. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? You were a little bit bitter about the whole manga thing. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as two girls in this very club whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort I can't even have people respect me. Geez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess, thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so whatever, we're done sharing, so you can leave now. You unlocked a special poem, would you like to read it? Yes, okay, fine. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream, it was just the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was, and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. No. No. Huh? It's gotten rid of all of my saves? Oh, motherfuck. Great. Okay. So that was meant to happen. So you don't have to autosave, that's fine. Good to know. It will start off next time with a reddish hue.